Hey guys, welcome back to today's episode. Today I'm going to show you how to use find first child and the touched function. So we are going to go over this by making a kill brick using both. So what we're going to do is first we're going to do script dot parent dot touched. And touched is basically what it sounds like, where it's just when you touch something, something happens. So they're going to do connect, and then we're going to do function inside to make it a function. So when it connects, it automatically just runs this inside function. So you're going to want to tab that down, get your end. I like to give myself an extra line between each of them. And then, so we're going to do if hits dot parents find first child. And then we are going to use the parentheses and then quotations inside. And then in those, we are going to do humanoid. Make sure that you use a capital H. It matters and it will not work if you don't use a capital H. Very easy thing to mess up on. Then we're going to put the word then, enter down, hits dot parent dot humanoid dot help equals 0. So basically what's going on here, guys, is that we are saying that I did forget to mention you need some part that you're going to put the script in. You want to put the script directly in whatever part you want it to kill somebody with. You don't have to. If you change the code, you could make it run so it goes instead of script.parent, which in my case is script would parents would be block. So block is what would kill you. If you wanted it to be something else, you could have it set to like a variable. So you can have like brick and then set it equal to game.workspace dot whatever and then use that variable and then do just dot touched and it would work all the same. But we're going to do it this way for now. So you want to put your script inside of whatever part you want to kill somebody. And then what happens is it says, okay, well, I'm looking at the game says I'm looking at the script. What's above me? What is my parent, which would be block. And then it says, okay, well, when block is touched and it connects to this function, which runs whatever code is inside here. So whatever is between the first line and the last end, that is what is ran when the script's parent gets touched. And then in the middle here, we have if hit dot parent. And what that is in the function where the perimeter is hit, how it works is in Roblox when you use this hit perimeter, it will say whatever touches it is triggering the hit. So you'll do the function when you hit something, it triggers the function and it says that you touched it. Like it kind of I guess it kind of marks it. So I guess it doesn't tell it that it touched it, but when it touches it, the function keeps track of what touches it because of the hit perimeter. So if hit dot parent, meaning when you touch it, if hit, which would be like your foot. So if your foot it's an individual part, if it touches it, it'll look at the parent, which is your whole character, and then find first child humanoid. What humanoid is I will show you right now actually to make it much simpler. So when a player joins the game, they will have their own little section in the workspace of their character that's loaded in. And if you look under their character in the workspace, you can see that there is a humanoid. And you can look in your properties, and it has all of the different properties of the humanoid. So, like if you scroll down, you can see that there's health, there is max health, there is walk speed. So you can change all kind of things. You can have it change a walk speed if you want and make them faster when they touch it or make them slower. So whenever the script's parent gets touched, triggers this function, records what touches it, Then it says if whatever touched it is the parent of what touched it, it will say, okay, in this thing, whatever touched me, whatever the entire thing was, like the parent of what touched me, whatever the first thing in that, because find first child is going to look in something and basically say, does this exist? And if it exists, then it can trigger the perimeter or whatever else. But so it'll say find first child, so it's saying, okay, is there a humanoid in this thing that touched me? And if there is, then it'll go down because we use an if statement, and then it runs this on the character in this circumstance, and it'll say humanoid.health equals 0 because the health was a humanoid property, so it sets it to 0. So that's all there really is to it, but we're gonna go in and I'm gonna show you guys how it works. I'll run over it. I'll let my character die. There we go. As you guys can see, it's not that hard. There's not a whole lot to it. Sometimes it can get more complicated, but usually it's because of the other aspects involved. But if you guys have any questions, let me know. As always, I'm here to help, and I hope it was helpful. Hope you guys have a good one. See you next time.